Hello, this is Brian1980 welcoming you back to Let's Play Entombed. In the last episode, we created a elven necromancer named Ren Elesidil, who was thrown into the dungeon because she apparently raised a duke from the dead and used him as a personal slave. Now, I don't know if this is actually something they hard-coded into the game, but on purpose, but I've noticed that the elvish necromancers always seem to raise nobles as slaves, whereas the human necromancers seem to always raise armies of animal skeletons, which is kind of ironic in a way, because obviously you can only summon one skeleton at a time when you're actually playing the game. Now, we have a companion already. We have a pet wolf who I named Silvermane. And we also have a weapon, quote unquote, but I'm going to unequip it and get rid of it actually because it's really not very effective. Now, you press the E key to access the equipment menu, and then you up and down arrow, or even left and right arrows will work.
Remove decent large bed.
You arrow to the body part you want to equip something on or remove something. Now, this branch is a two-handed weapon, so you can click on either hand.
Cancelled. Option cancelled.
Now it's just in our inventory. You just hit I to access your inventory, and then arrow to the item. I'm going to drop it, because, like I said, it's really not very effective. It is... Oh, now, if you want to check out your characters... you can hit the C key,
character details.
And then you tab or shift tab between the various characters, not characters. We have Ren, and then we have Silvermane. Now, you may have heard an option in Ren's menu called Allocate Skill Points. You start out with one skill point, and you gain another skill point every time you gain an experience level. The skill points are how you train up your various abilities and skills. Most of the time, skills have a max level of 5, and most skills start at 1, so you need 4 skill points to max out. Well, obviously you start with 1 skill point, so you could conceivably raise 1 skill up to 2 right from the get-go, in which case you just need 3 more skill points. And actually, I'm going to...
General allocate skill points. Ren Elesidil has 1 skill point. The following skills can be improved. Ice Blast. Level 1 of 5.
Ice Blast. That's, like I said, that's the Necromancer's... one of the Necromancer's attack spells. That one, well, as its name implies, it fires off a blast of ice. It's very useful because you can target it, meaning you can zero in on an opponent's specific body part, which means you can win some battles pretty easily if you target the head and you do enough damage. That's the one I'm gonna be focusing on. Then we also have
Banish Undead, level 1 of 5.
Banish Undead. It doesn't generally. It's been my experience that this spell doesn't usually banish undead instantaneously, but it does do a lot. I mean, it can harm anything, I believe, but it's most effective naturally against undead, zombies, skeletons, that sort of thing. I'll probably raise that one up if I can.
Daggers and Knives, level 1 of 5.
Daggers and Knives, this is the skill for, well, obviously daggers and knives. That's the necromancer's weapon.
Staves, level 1 of 5.
Or staves.
Swords, level 1 of 5.
Or swords. For some reason, a necromancer can use a sword, but I don't know if I'm going to do that, but we might. We'll see.
Confirm changes.
Yeah. Now, the necromancer also has a spell called Summon Bones, but that spell can't be leveled, obviously, otherwise it would be.
Ice Blast, level 1 of 5.
Now, to increase a skill level, you'd use the plus sign.
Ice Blast has increased to level 2. Ice Blast, level 2 of 5. Ren Elesidil has no more skill.
Or you can just hit equals. Now, you can subtract a skill point by hitting the minus sign.
Ice Blast has decreased to level 1.
But there's a catch. You can only do that until you hit confirm changes. So
This skill cannot be lowered past level 1.
once I'm gonna raise it up to level 2.
Ice Blast has increased to level 2.
Now, once I hit confirm changes, that one skill point will be gone forever. I cannot unlevel the Ice Blast spell once I do that.
Confirm change.
You also can't exit the skill point menu until you hit confirm changes.
Skill point changes saved. General information. Jobs. General information. Health status. Character statistic. Experience. Jobs. General
Now,
information.
the jobs menu lets you see a description of
Jobs.
the...
General information. Jobs.
For some reason that doesn't
Cancelled.
work.
Option cancelled.
Odd. But anyway, we're gonna have a look around here. Ooh, we have an item here. Let's press G to see what it is.
The following items align here. Magic potion. Magic potion.
Ooh, a magic potion. And given the fact that
There is a stairway
necromancers...
down here.
Ooh, convenient. But we're not going to take that stairway just yet. Because, well, we should probably explore a little first.
Encountered 4 enemies. Renulecidal. Fight. Cave Bat 1. Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat 4. Cave Bat 1.
Cave bats. I hate these guys.
Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 4 damage. Critically injured. 2 damage. The Cave Bat's
Fortunately,
torso is
they don't
the
have
Cave
many
Bat has been
HP.
defeated. Silver name. Cave Bat 4. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated.
Yep.
Cave Bat 2. Renulecidal. 1 damage. Cave Bat 3. Silver name. 1 damage.
Yeah, anytime...
Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 7 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated.
Anytime
Cave Bat.
your torso or your head gets mangled, you die.
Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 4 damage. Critically injured. Right wing. 2 damage. The Cave Bat has been defeated. 18 experience awarded. Encountered 3 enemies. Silver name. Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Renulecidal. 5. Cave Bat 1. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 2 damage. Injured. 2 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled.
Now,
the Cave Bat has been
if
defeated.
I had been using
Cave Bat
that
3.
stupid
Silver
tree
name,
branch,
1 damage. Silver name. Cave Bat 3.
I would
Cave
be
Bat has
missing
been
a
sent
lot
spiraling
more
to the
than I
ground.
have
8
been.
damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. 60 experience awarded.
And yes, you can hear how much experience you
Encountered 4
need.
enemies. Silver name.
Game?
Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8
Well,
damage.
at least,
The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Renulecidal. Fuck Cave Bat 1. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 3 damage. Badly injured. 3 damage.
At least,
The Cave Bat's
I
torso
can
is
hopefully
mangled.
get to
The
level
Cave Bat has been
2.
defeated. Cave Bat 3. Renulecidal. 1 damage. Cave Bat 4. Renulecidal. 1 damage. Silver name. Cave Bat 4. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 7 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Renulecidal. 5. Cave Bat 3. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 2 damage. Injured.
Damn it.
Cave Bat 3. The
Game?
Cave Bat takes flight. Renulecidal. 5. Cave Bat. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. Right leg. 2 damage. The Cave
Goodbye.
Bat's right leg is shattered. Critically injured. 2 damage. The Cave Bat has been defeated. 18 experience awarded.
No, viewers, I'm not going to waste my ice spell on a cave bat. That's 10 magic points right there.
Encountered 2 enemies. Kobold 2.
Now,
Renulecidal.
these guys
Silver name.
are
Kobold
another
1.
matter.
8 damage. Badly injured. Renulecidal. 5 magic. Some ice block. Kobold 1.
Now, to target an enemy, well, you first select the enemy you want to target, and then you hold down a number on the numbers row. Numbers 1 and 3 are the left and right leg / foot, respectively. Numbers 4 and 6 are the left and right arm and hand, and number 5 and 7 are the torso and waist, respectively, and number 8 is the head. So you hold down the number for the body part you want, and you press enter once you've got your enemy selected.
Head. 10 damage. The Kobold
There
has
we
been
go.
defeated. Kobold 2. Silver name. 2 damage. Silver name. Kobold 2. 5 damage. Injured. Renulesital. Fuck magic. Some ice block kobold 2.
Now, I could, if I wanted to, which I don't, I could use the Summon Bones spell to summon that kobold I just killed.
Head.
And
10
he would
damage.
have
The
to
kobold's
fight
head is mangled.
with
The
us.
kobold has been defeated. 150 experience awarded.
Of course, you know, you can't control them. You also can't heal them if they take damage. If you try, they'll take more damage. Although I suppose, if you wanted to get rid of them, you could
Encountered one enemy.
kill them that
Kobold
way.
trickster thief. Renulesital. Silver name.
Oh
Kobold
god,
trickster
tricksters.
thief. 7 damage. Injured. Renulesital.
Like I said, you
5.
gotta be careful of tricksters, since they have the
Ice blast.
charm spell, which will cause you to always attack your own party and heal your enemies. Or heal the monsters.
Kobold trickster thief. Kobold trickster thief.
Oh, right.
Right arm. 10 damage. The kobold trickster thief's right arm is mangled. The kobold trickster thief drops a 4 copper knight sword. The kobold trickster thief has been defeated. 75 experience awarded. Collected 3 gold. Nearest unexplored space. South 1, east 4, north 1.
Now, if you want to know how I did that, I just pressed the slash key and it'll tell you the nearest unexplored space. Which is good,
Encountered one enemy.
because
Peter Crag sword.
you might
Renulesital.
find
Silver name. Peter Crag sword. 8 damage.
find useful items by completely exploring a floor. I'm not going to do that very often because, well, it takes too long sometimes, or at least I'm not going to do it on screen. I'll say that much. You know, maybe I'll, in the next episode, before, you know, I descend to another floor, I'll tell you what, if anything, I found, and hopefully tell you what it does. I don't know exactly what all the spells do yet.
Right hand. 8 damage. Peter Crag sword's right hand is mangled. Peter Crag sword drops a dubious copper ziphus. Badly injured. Peter Crag sword. Peter Crag sword casts summon animal. A summoned giant rat joins the battle.
That-
Silver name. Peter Crag sword. 7 damage. Critically injured. Renulesital.
That's another
5.
reason why the trickster can be an annoying...
Peter Crag sword. Peter Crag sword is a female kobold thieves trickster. Cancel.
Yeah, that's another reason why the trickster
Summon
class
ice
can be
blast.
annoying, because they can summon
Peter
animals.
Crag sword. Head. 11 damage. Peter Crag sword has been defeated. Summon giant rat. Renulesital. 3 damage. Silver name.
Rats.
Summon giant rat. 8 damage. The summoned giant rat has been defeated. 169
Literally.
experience awarded.
Rats.
Renulesital has attained level 2.
Okay, level 2. Now, that means we get one more skill point. I kind of hit the control key. I should have let you hear the whole... Well, I'll try and do it next time. But it tells you that your stats have increased, how many magic points, how many hit points you gain, and your overall attributes and whatnot. But when you reach level 2, not only do you gain another skill point, but you also become experienced enough to choose a second job. Excuse me while I have a sip of Dr. Pepper. I don't know if...
Sir Peter Crag sword. Paul Archwood buckler. Dubious cotton loincloth. Paul Arch. You picked dubious Peter Crag sword core. Dubious copper ziphus. You picked up a dubious cotton loincloth. Peter Crag sword cancelled.
But
Allo choose second.
you see, there's an option for choose secondary job.
Okay, skip Vanish Aunt. Ice blast.
I don't know if I'm going to
Level
do
2
that
of 5.
just yet,
Ice blast has confirmed changes. Skill point.
because you don't have to choose a second
Cancel.
job right away. You can wait if you want to.
Resting.
Now I'm going to press R to rest, because we did take a little bit of a...
Rest
Pounding.
completed. Nearest unexplored space. West 1, south 2, west 2, south 2. Nearest unexplored space. East 2, south 2, west 2. Nearest unexplored space. South 1. Nearest unexplored space. East 1. Encountered 2 enemies. Silver name. Cape Bat 2. Renulesital. Fight. Cape Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 2 damage. Injured. 2 damage.
Yeah, now
The
resting
Cape Bat's torso is
will
mangled.
completely
Cape Bat has
restore
been
your
defeated.
HP
Cape
and
Bat 2.
MP,
Renulesital. Left arm. 1 damage.
most of the
Silver
time.
name. Cape Bat 2. Cape Bat
If-
has been sent spiraling to the ground. Head.
I mean, you'll
8 damage.
always...
The Cape Bat's head is bitten off. The silver mane spits Cape Bat's head onto the ground. The Cape Bat has been defeated. 40 experience awarded.
Now, your pet will sometimes swallow a body part it bites off, and so will other enemies that do that to you. But, yeah. Anyway, as I was
The
saying,
following unidentified scroll. 4 healing potion. 4 healing you picked
healing
up. 4
potion.
unidentified you picked up.
Identified scroll. But
Options
as I
one.
was saying,
Cancelled.
when you rest, well, first of all, you can be attacked while resting, which means you'll have to rest again if you are. But you will always restore your MP to full when you rest. But you might not always get full hit points back. If you have a body part that's mangled, you won't restore full HP when you rest. You need to use a healing potion or the heal spell on that specific body part to restore it. Or if you're missing a limb, you won't, because your total hit points are divided over your various body parts. So this isn't a game where you have until your hit points reach 0 before you die. Like I said, you can die just from taking 10 damage if they hit you hard enough in the head or the torso. But you noticed,
Encountered 3
game?
Hydra trench wound. Renialicidal. 1 damage.
Yeah, some of these...
Damage.
Ow.
Renialicidal. 5 magic. Some ice blast. Hydra trench. Kobold thief. Kobold 1. Hydra trench wound. Hydra trench wound is a female kobold thief.
You'll notice that some of these enemies actually have names. These are probably adventurer type, well, even if they're not actually the adventurer job class, they're adventurers of some kind.
13 damage. Injured. Kobold thief.
Yeah, you notice
Kobold
that
thief uses hide.
Oh,
Kobold thief
shit,
slips into the
hide.
shadows.
I hate
Kobold
hide.
1. Sealed name. Sealed name. Kobold 1. 8 damage. Badly injured. Hydra trench wound. Sealed name. 2 damage. 1 damage. Kobold thief. Sealed name. Sneak attack. 2 damage. Hide has baited
Fortunately,
Kobold 1. Renialicidal. 1 damage.
Ow.
Sealed name. Kobold thief. 4 damage. Injured. Renialicidal. Match. Ice. Hydra trench. Right leg. 11 damage. Critically injured. Hydra trench wound. Renialicidal. Waist. 1 damage. Waist. Light damage. Kobold thief. Kobold thief uses hide. Kobold
Again.
thief slips into the shadows. Kobold 1. Sealed name. Sealed name. Hydra trench wound. 8 damage. Hydra trench wound has been defeated. Renialicidal. Fart magic summon ice block. Kobold 1. Head. 15 damage. The kobold has been defeated. Kobold thief. Renialicidal. Sneak attack. 2 damage. Hide has baited from the kobold thief. Renialicidal.
Now,
Fight.
the way hide works is that as long as there are other enemies on the screen, you can't attack the person who's hidden. But if you kill all the enemies on screen, or all the other enemies in the group, you can obviously attack the hidden one, even though they're still considered hidden. So...
Magic. Sun ice for kobold thief.
And obviously you can't really use hide if you're the only person on screen, because
Head.
it won't...
17 damage. The kobold thief has been defeated. 294 experience awarded. Nearest
And we're
unexplored
actually
space. South. 1.
pretty lucky, because, well, that sneak attack didn't do much damage. Depending on what you're fighting, sneak attack can actually be
Nearest
pretty
unexplored
nasty.
Space. West 4. North 1. There is a stairway down here. This floor has been...
Okay, we've completely explored this floor.
You descend to the second floor.
Now, to descend a floor, you hit the period key. Now, if I wanted to go back up, I would hit the comma key. But we don't want to do that, obviously.
Encountered 1 enemy. Brown and Crag Mountain. Renialicidal. Light damage. Injured.
Ow.
Renialicidal. Fight. Magic. Ice blast. Brown and Crag Mountain. Brown and Crag Mountain is a male kobold. Here. Head. 16 damage.
He is now dead.
Head is mangled. Brown and Crag Mountain has been defeated. 90 experience awarded.
You notice that the Ice Blast spell is now doing more damage.
Encountered 3 enemies. Dungeon Creep 2. Dungeon Creep uses subdivide. Dungeon
I
Creep
hate these
slips
guys,
into Dungeon Creep
honestly.
1. Sealed name. Backlight 4. 2 damage. Dungeon Creep 3. Dungeon Creep uses subdivide. Dungeon
That
Creep slips
is
into
why
Sealed
I
name.
hate
Dungeon Creep 3. 8 damage.
Dungeon
The Dungeon
Creeps.
Creep has been defeated. Renialicidal. 5.
They don't have much
Dungeon
HP,
Creep,
but
2 damage. Badly injured. 3 damage. The Dungeon Creep has been defeated.
But the fact that they
Dungeon
can
Creep 4. Sealed name.
subdivide
Dungeon
like that.
Creep 2. Sealed name. 3 damage.
And actually, that's one of the only...
Dungeon Creep 5.
That's only one of the
3
two
damage. Injured.
abilities,
Dungeon Creep 4.
I
Sealed
should
name.
say, that is...
Sealed name. Dungeon Creep 2. 8 damage.
Subdivide
The Dungeon Creep has been defeated.
is
Renialicidal.
one of the only 2 abilities
Dungeon Creek.
that we know of that the Wanderer
3
job
damage.
class can learn.
Critically injured. 3 damage. The Dungeon Creek has been defeated. Dungeon Creek 5. Renulacidal. 2 damage. Injured. Silvermane. Dungeon Creek 5. 8 damage. The Dungeon Creek has been defeated. 150 experience awarded.
The only good thing about Subdivide is it means that you get more experience.
Encountered 3 enemies.
Game?
Necromancer fighter. Silvermane. Left hind leg. 4 damage. Giant rat. Silvermane. 3 damage. Cave bat. Renulacidal. 1 damage. Silvermane. Cave bat. Renulacidal. Fuck magic. Sub ice. Cave bat. Giant rat. Goblin necromancer fight.
Rule: when you've got a group of enemies with a necromancer in it, take out the necromancer first.
Head. 12 damage. The goblin necromancer
Otherwise,
fighter is mangled. The goblin
they
necromancer
will
fighter has been defeated.
revive any
Giant
other
rat.
enemies you kill.
Silvermane. 3 damage. Injured.
Ow.
Cave bat. Renulacidal. 1 damage. Silvermane. Giant rat. 8 damage. The giant rat has been defeated. Renulacidal. Fart cape. Cape bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 4 damage. Critically injured. 3 damage. The cape bat's torso is mangled. The cape bat has been defeated. 125 experience awarded. Resting.
I'm going to get some rest because we got down to injured status there. Now,
Resting complete.
I was going to say, you may have heard earlier that we picked up an unidentified scroll. That scroll allows you to cast a spell that you don't necessarily know, but unfortunately you can only use it once, and there's a bug with unidentified items that sometimes you'll go to identify them, which can only be done with either an identify scroll or by paying money in shops. But the problem is that sometimes the game you'll go through your inventory and you'll say you'll have an unidentified scroll or some unidentified potions, but when you go to identify, it'll say you have no items that need identifying. So obviously there's something wrong with
Encountered 1 enemy. Ratkin Barbarian. Renulacidal. 2 damage.
Ratkin.
Right arm. 2 damage. Silvermane. Ratkin Barbarian. 8 damage. Injured. Renulacidal.
These
5.
guys are interesting
Magic.
because
Some ice blast. Summon bone.
No, I'm not
5. Ratkin. 2 damage. Badly injured. 3 damage. Critically injured. Ratkin Barbarian. Silvermane. 1 damage.
these
2
guys
damage.
have the ability.
Silvermane. Ratkin Barbarian. 8 damage. The Ratkin Barbarian has been defeated. 100 experience awarded.
Ooh, we got some money.
2 gold. Nearest unexplored space. South. 7. West. 2. North. 4. Encountered 2 enemies. Renulacidal. Fight. Magic. Sub ice blast. Dungeon Creek 1. 14 damage. The Dungeon Creek has been
Okay,
defeated.
that may
Dungeon
have been
Creek 2.
overkill,
Renulacidal.
but
3 damage. Silvermane. Dungeon
Kill it.
Creek 2. 8 damage.
Thank
The
you.
Dungeon Creek has been defeated. 60 experience awarded. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. West. 2. North. 4. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1.
Now, this game, that's one thing I should point out, is that this game, the dungeon layouts are usually completely random. So, I'm walking. Now, I should point out that the arrow keys move you in each of the cardinal directions. I probably should have said this earlier, but up moves north, down moves south, left moves west, and right moves east. In case you hadn't guessed that, I probably should have.
Encountered 1 enemy.
Game?
Ratkin Necromancer Thief. Silvermane. Light damage. Silvermane. Ratkin Necromancer Thief. 7 damage. Injured. Renulacidal. Fuck nap some Ratkin Necromancer Thief. Head. 15 damage.
Yeah, that's
The
all
Ratkin
we need, a
Thief's
necromancer
head
that
is
can
mangled.
hide.
The Ratkin Necromancer Thief has been defeated. 100 experience awarded. Nearest unexplored space. North. 3. West. 2. North. 4. Encountered 2 enemies. Silvermane. Cape Bat 2. Cape Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cape Bat's torso is mangled. The Cape Bat has been defeated. Renulacidal.
Come on.
Cape Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 5 damage.
Thank you.
The Cape Bat's torso is mangled. The Cape Bat has been defeated. 40 experience awarded. Nearest unexplored space. East. 4. South. 6. East. 4. Encountered 3 enemies. Silvermane.
Game.
Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Giant Rat. Renulecidal. Renulecidal. Fuck Cave Bat 1. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 2 damage. Injured. 4 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Silvermane. Giant Rat. Renulecidal. Giant. 2 damage. Front left 4. 4 damage. The giant rat's front left paw is shattered. Badly injured. Giant rat. Silvermane. Left hind leg. 2 damage. Silvermane. Giant rat. 8 damage. The giant rat has been defeated. 65 experience awarded. Nearest unexplored space. North 8. West 2. North 2. Nearest unexplored space. East 1. Encountered 3 enemies. Renulecidal. Fight. Cave Bat 1. Giant Cave Bat 2. Giant Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 2 damage.
Damn it.
Injured. Cave Bat 2. Silvermane. 1 damage. Giant Rat. Renulecidal. 3 damage. Silvermane. Cave Bat 2. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Cave Bat 1. The Cave Bat takes flight. Silvermane. Cave Bat 1. Cave Bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled. The Cave Bat has been defeated. Giant Rat. Silvermane. 3 damage. Injured. Renulecidal. Giant. 4 damage. Badly injured. Front right leg. 3 damage. The giant rat has been defeated. 65 experience awarded. Nearest unexplored space. North 1. Nearest unexplored space. West 1. North 1. West 1. North 1. Nearest unexplored space. West 1. There is a stairway up here. Nearest unexplored space. South 2. East 1. Nearest unexplored space. South 1. Nearest unexplored space. West 2. North 2. East 4. North. Nearest unexplored space. North 4. West 2. North 2. There is a stairway up here. Nearest unexplored space. East 4. South 2. East 4. Nearest unexplored space. North 1. Nearest unexplored space. East 1. You've stumbled into a room where a halfling is being held captive. There is a stairway down here. Ratkin Brawler. Ratkin Brawler uses grapple. Renulecidal is being restrained. Silvermane.
Oh,
Ratkin Brawler.
crap.
8 damage. Injured. Kobold. Silvermane. Light damage. Injured. Renulecidal is being grappled by Ratkin Brawler and unable to act. Goblin Assassin. Renulecidal. Renulecidal has been sent sprawling through the air. 1 damage. Injured. Kobold. Silvermane. Light damage. Injured. Ratkin Brawler. Ratkin Brawler uses headbutt. Head. 4 damage. Injured. Renulecidal is no longer restrained. Goblin Assassin. Goblin Assassin uses hide. Goblin Assassin slips into the shadows. Silvermane. Ratkin Brawler. 8 damage. Critically injured. Renulecidal. Stab. Magic Sun Ice. Kobold. Ratkin Brawler. Left leg. 13 damage. The Ratkin Brawler has been defeated.
Of course, now that assassin is hiding.
Renulecidal. Left foot. Light damage. Injured. Silvermane. Kobold. 8 damage. Badly injured. Goblin Assassin. Silvermane. Sneak attack. 5 damage. Badly injured. Hide has faded from the Goblin Assassin. Renulecidal. Stab. Magic. Ice block. Goblin. Right arm. 17 damage. The Goblin Assassin's right arm is mangled. Critically injured. Kobold. Renulecidal. Light damage. Injured. Silvermane. Goblin Assassin. 8 damage. The Goblin Assassin has been defeated. Kobold. Renulecidal. Renulecidal. Fuck magic defend. Magic ice for Kobold. 15 damage. The Kobold has been defeated.
Got him.
255 experience awarded. Collected 3 gold. You release Zupok Gold Helper. As a sign of gratitude, Zupok Gold Helper joins your group.
Okay, so we have a new party member. More party members! Bad H.C. Bailey impersonation. But
Renulecidal.
let's see what we have here.
Zupok Gold.
We know it's a halfling.
General information. Zupok Gold Helper is a male halfling druid.
Ooh, a druid.
Allocate skill points. Rename.
The druid, as I said, that's an interesting class.
Please type the character's given name. Now enter the character's family name. This character's name is Regis Rumplebelly. Is this okay? Zupok Gold. Cancelled. Options
Because as I said before,
General in choose secondary
the-
job. Silk Regis Lump General in allocate Regis Lump Lightning. Level summon animal. Level 1 of 5.
the druid also has the summon animal spell.
Lightning states. Level regeneration. Confirm changes. Summon animal.
I guess the druid doesn't have the reincarnate spell. I thought they did. You have to...
Summon animal. Level 1 of 5. Lightning. Level 1 of 5.
Well, since I'll probably never use the
Summon animal. Confirm changes.
summon animal spell,
Cancel.
I'm gonna probably...
Option mode. Save game. Save in game. Save.
I'll probably just focus on lightning. But what awaits us on the next floor? Tune in next time to find out.
Viewfinder. Flash. Elapsed time. Stop record. Photo and video. Elapsed time. 30 minutes. 20. Stop recording video. Viewfinder. Viewfinder.
Come
Image.
on.
Flash. Off. Button. Stop recording video.
Crap.
Viewfinder. Image. Mode. Stop recording video. Stop recording video.